There are new calls to tackle the healthcare crisis being felt right across this country. Tonight, the epicenter is in Ontario, where a community is fighting to save its only emergency department. But as Philip Lee-Shanok shows us, they are not alone.
The sign says it all. Bad news in big, bold letters. Next week, this town's emergency department will close for good. But the town is fighting back, gathering a petition.
24,274.
Even mounting a court challenge. The population of the town, 2.5 hours northeast of Toronto, swells in the summertime, and so do the demands on the local hospital. Now those who need urgent care will have to drive 20 minutes away, which people here say will cost lives.
Someone is going to die, and we are sitting here praying it won't happen, but we know it will, because somewhere along the line, somebody who needs to be seen within that, that golden hour of care for a heart attack or a stroke is not going to get to an emergency department.
In hospitals across the country, healthcare workers are raising the alarm that this summer could be a bad time to end up in an ER. Outside Surrey Memorial Hospital in BC, patients say, don't waste your time here.
It's so frustrating for people that they'd rather go home hurt than to go to the hospital.
This emergency room physician agrees that conditions have gotten worse.
If my loved one gets sick, I'm not sure if I would send it to my hospital.
In Alberta, almost 200 Calgary emergency physicians signed an open letter warning of long waits due to ER staffing shortages.
It's so distressing to see patients sick in hallways and in waiting rooms.
The Canadian Medical Association says the problems are not new. Staffing shortages, a lack of long-term care beds, and a shortage of family doctors. The federal government promised a one-time health care transfer payment to address urgent needs.
Until those dollars start flowing and the planning starts changing and we start moving forward with a different vision of how we deliver healthcare in this country, I think we're going to continue to see the collapse of our emergency departments across the country.
The $46 billion funding package, it'll be phased in over the next decade. Meanwhile, that ER crisis, it's here now. Philip Lee-Shanok, CBC News, Toronto.